Hello and welcome to this week's episode of 9 to 5 Nerds with Robert Swathwood, Corey Urkel,
Heyo,
and Katrina Swathwood.
Hello.
We do have a guest, but he's late. Motherfucker's late. Asshole's late.
He's really late.
Yeah, you're going to fucking listen to this and be like, what are they talking about?
He be late.
He be late. If you're listening, you are listening to the first one after the charity episodes. If you listen to the charity episodes, we really appreciate it. And at this point, we are still taking donations as of this will go up on the 24th of August
that's Friday.
Of 2018. If you're listening to this in 2019, you're too late.
Way too late.
Way too late.
this is episode 1 PC, post charity.
Yes.
Good.
Yes. Episode 1 PC. I like that.
There you go. There's your title.
Yeah. Wait, already got a title and we're just a few minutes in.
We already have a new numbering system.
I like it. Yeah, PC. But we are still accepting donations for charity, for Child's Play. You can win a bunch of stuff. So you can donate to... You know what the PayPal is, Katrina?
PayPal.me/9to5nerds.
Okay, so there's the link there. You can also contact us on Twitter as well. Before we get all happy-go-lucky, I will get down in the dumps for a split second. We were supposed to record 2 weeks ago, but the talent of the podcast, the main person, the guy you love so much, me.
Who's that? Oh,
It's not you.
oh I don't know.
Had a nervous breakdown a couple weeks ago, and I had to take a couple weeks off. But I am doing well now. Thank you for caring. I know some of you have actually reached out. And, I put something up on Twitter that I was gonna take a break. And for you out there, it's actually not a break. But I wanted to bank some episodes, and we were just unable to. I had to take a break for a little while. But like I said, I'm back, and I'm good. And we're going to be back to weekly episodes with the info. I actually did write some stuff down for today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got some stuff. What?
Nothing. I thought we were going to talk about the Aquabats first.
Okay, yeah. Katrina wanted to talk about the Aquabats, which is they were on the Star Wars Instagram page singing Star Wars songs today.
Were they?
Yeah.
Good for them.
Yeah. Do you know who the Aquabats are?
Yes.
You're semi-aware?
I'm not a fan, if that helps.
Like, do you dislike them, or you
No,
just
I just don't. Like, except for you talking about them, I would not know anything about them. So
you really haven't given them the college try.
no,
Okay.
Okay, so
I
we're going to
really
get you an album.
never cared to look into anything they've done.
Okay.
No offense. I have no dislike for the people. I just...
Something you might like if you listen to it, but I understand. You're not saying that you don't like them. You're just saying that you haven't been formally introduced to them.
Yeah.
Okay. Katrina, continue.
Okay. So they had a TV show a while ago, and it got canceled. And they're actually having a Kickstarter right now to bring the show back.
What channel was that show on? It was some weird, obscure
Why don't they just hit up Netflix?
channel.
Netflix
Well,
will
they
take
need money because,
anybody.
you got to figure, what is his name? Christian Jacobs? I can't
The
remember.
co-creator of Yo Gabba Gabba?
Right. So he had Yo Gabba Gabba, and that wrapped. And he's done with that. So now he's trying to bring back the Aquabats show. They want, I think, $1.1 million.
That's what they're looking for?
That's what they're looking for. They're at $500,000 with like 9 days to go.
Have we donated yet?
We haven't. The smallest Kickstarter part is $11.
Okay. Well, if you're
For
out
a bro
there...
hug.
For a bro hug?
Yeah.
You actually get a hug from one of them? How do we get this? How do we collect?
You get their eternal gratitude, an exclusive Legion update, special thanks on Aquabats.com, plus a membership kit through Legion.
Okay. All right.
I always enjoyed them. It was really fun.
Yeah, they always put on a good show. They're good,
Clean,
Yeah.
happy.
fun superheroes. It's if you haven't been introduced to the Aquabats, go ahead and go on YouTube right now and look up the Aquabats. They put on fun stuff.
Floating Eye of Death.
Yeah, they're good. They're good people.
It's good. So I just wanted to bring it up that they were coming back and they're trying to make a push to come back to TV, which I think is awesome. I think Parker would actually enjoy
That's
that.
cool.
Probably. Speaking of TV, I do have to make mention of something. Is anybody out there a fan of Inkmasters? Have you ever watched Inkmasters, Corey?
I've seen a tattoo reality show. I don't know if that was it. A couple guys judge people's. They put them through
Yeah, I think
challenges.
Dave Navarro is the judge on there.
That the guy from What's he from? I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, he's a
his
guitarist.
face.
I
He
can't.
dated somebody famous too, didn't
Carmen Electra.
he? Yeah.
Anyways, I'm not an Inkmasters fan, but on Tuesday, which if this is going up to 24th, that would be the 28th.
Mm-hmm.
Inkmasters will be premiering, and my tattoo artist, Turk,
He's a contestant?
he is on Inkmasters this season. Turk is from Left Hand Black Tattoo in South Park, California.
I don't know how reality shows work. So it's going to be on beginning of that season.
His promo, when he was talking, he says his mind is a steel trap full of steel traps.
It is true. Talking to him is very interesting.
He is a very interesting guy. He's a very talented guy. He's been tattooing
Intelligent.
for 20 plus years, I believe. And he's not one of these people that you're going to see that looks like anybody else. He does his own style, his own artwork. He has the most amazing skulls that you'll see. Katrina and I both have a couple of his skulls. He's done 2 tattoos for me, and it's only because I can't afford more. Otherwise, I would have much more.
You'll see his work criticized and ripped. And
Oh, you know what's funny is when the first promotion came out, everybody was ripping on his artwork because the fucking internet's full of assholes.
Haters.
But he responded to almost all of them.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Is that show basically a show like that, a game show, reality show, filmed already? Like, do they already know who won?
I'm sure.
I wonder if it's one of those things where they have all the episodes filmed except for the finale.
Okay.
and
know
they
what I
have
mean?
clause agreements where they can't speak.
Yeah, I
and
was
talk about
always
stuff.
curious. Like, even when it came to like Celebrity Apprentice was the last reality show I watched in any capacity. Times have changed.
Yes, I know. I liked it. I
watching-
liked the first season of it.
Watching celebrities just you see them as they really are
Yeah.
was the fun. But I always wondered, like, how far in advance are they? Like 2 weeks ahead, or how
I
long
think
they
they
take?
filmed the whole season.
You think so?
They
Yeah.
just one shot it because you got to figure you have to fly those people out there. They're gonna have to be put up, fed.
Yeah.
The filming crew. It costs a lot of money to run a show.
I'm sure.
I
Retain
was
talent
thinking
like
about that too because honestly, I was thinking about calling the shop to try to get we both need a tattoo colored in. And I'm like, I wonder if he's available. Yeah, it has to have already filmed already.
So if you go to his tattoo shop, he's got a trophy hanging on his
Yeah,
wall.
I'll be
So
like-
No, he's got prosthetics hanging on his wall.
Yeah, he's got
and
they do a lot of art shows and horror art shows. If you are interested, if you're in the San Diego area, in October they do an art show where all the art is on meat cleavers, and it's all horror type stuff, and it's all different meat cleavers, and they're really cool. And Alan, who has supposed to have been here already, and I
20 minutes now.
are gonna
Oh,
go.
30 minutes.
what's
10,
horrific about meat
jeez.
cleavers?
What?
Such a kitchen utensil.
When was the last time
They're
you
not
used
the
a meat
average
cleaver?
kitchen utensil.
Yeah,
They're pretty
I don't have a
average.
meat cleaver.
butcher maybe it's a tool for a butcher.
I think you guys should need one. I'll gift you one.
Okay, it's on our registry.
You want to die with a meat cleaver?
No, but Alan and I talked about going this year because Katrina and I would love to go, but it's just
It costs money.
it costs money to find a sitter. But yeah, I wanted to make mention of that. That was something sad I was going to talk about that I don't want to talk about.
Oh.
I have something sad. That's probably somebody died.
Who?
You remember, like 2 years ago, there's a meme about Lazy Town. It's a kids show.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we had talked about
we
it,
talked
but-
about it a bunch. It
Yeah,
was
I saw
fucking-
that guy passed away.
Yeah, I was
Cancer.
Somebody told me that. Yeah,
He's
well,
like
he had
49 or something. He wasn't old.
Everybody
Yeah.
dies of cancer
It was-
these days.
2 years ago when he became popular, like, if you're doing like a live number on the internet.
Yeah, yeah.
He had cancer then, but yeah, I guess it's bad cancer.
What kind of cancer was it? Do you know?
Not the page open. He was only 43.
Oh, he's only 43.
Yeah.
That's way too fucking young.
Bile duct cancer.
Ooh, that's from Chew. That's what Tony Gwynn
That'll
died
do
of.
it.
He played the same character for 10 years. I never, to be honest, except for like the internet memeage
Yeah,
of
yeah,
that,
I wasn't either.
I've never seen that show. And somebody at work said it was on all the time when his kids were growing up. And I never heard of it before.
It was after me being a kid, but before I had kids. So it's that
That huge gap of time,
that
21
20-year
years.
period.
I thought it was like a short running thing. I had no idea it was running for 10 years.
Was
right
it in
now.
Canada or was it here the whole time?
Well, I remember at the time when he did like the musical number with the people from the show. everybody was Icelandic. So I don't know if that show was filmed.
That seems like one of those things that would be from another country that I was like, what?
So
Yeah.
was it running for 10 years, or was it just on
It
TV
said-
for
Just
10
right now,
years?
he played Robbie Rotten for 10 years.
Okay, so that means
I didn't
'cause
read the whole article.
You'll have like
Blue's Clues.
Blue's Clues.
Or they
was
only
filmed
have
for
so
like
many
3 years,
yeah.
but it's been on for forever.
Fair enough. And I don't know, maybe it was on for 5 years and he played the character on Icelandic TV. I don't know. I have no idea.
But
Sad, though.
I did want to announce something podcast related, since we're back. To all our patrons out there, I know we've been slacking on Patreon content.
Patronites.
We've been
Pa-
lacking
Patreons?
on content. So what we are going to do is we are actually, all these shows are still free. We're still going to have the occasional bonus episode of 9 to 5 Nerds After 5. But we are going to be launching a brand new podcast that is Katrina and I watch movies. So they're going to be a 15 to 25 minute shows of us reviewing different movies, watching different movies. Occasionally we'll have a guest on, but what we're just going to do is we're going to start fucking pumping content on there. And just every time we watch a movie, we might not break out the full mic kit. We might go with the Blue Yeti to just,
Get it done.
plug and record. But we're going to start getting you guys that are donated on there, because we really do appreciate it. You're going to get a full new podcast. And like I said, you'll get the occasional with all three of us, or maybe three of us plus a guest. But we want to get you way more content on there, so we're going to start doing those. We already have some recorded from a while back, but we're going to start recording them more regularly. We should have done one. We just
After
watched
the Moon, yeah.
Have you seen Moon?
Yes.
That is a great movie.
I watched when it came out. I like that movie a lot.
It is really good. I heard, Matt McMurder from Four Guys at a Table told me they're making a sequel.
I hadn't heard that.
I haven't looked into it, but I really liked that. Sam Rockwell was amazing in that movie.
Kevin
He
Spacey
was.
was good.
Yeah.
As a voice.
You know who did that movie, right?
Is it the guy who did District 11?
No. District 9?
Yeah, that's it.
Duncan Jones did it. Duncan Jones also did Warcraft,
Yeah.
and he is David Bowie's son.
What is he?
His given name is Zoe Bowie.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I know. I saw the movie. Had a good sci-fi twist.
Oh,
I
yeah.
liked it.
It was excellent.
Reminded me of the Arnold Schwarzenegger clone movie.
Sixth Day.
Yeah.
It better than the Sixth Day.
Yeah, it was an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie.
But I liked Moon a lot. If you haven't watched it, it is on Netflix right now.
Yes.
Right? And it is
Oh,
excellent.
Spoilers. Yes. Clones.
Also, we haven't watched it yet. Maybe that'll be our next one we record. But Duncan Jones also did a movie called Mute that's on there right now with Paul Rudd. That's supposed to be not as good as Moon, but it's supposed to be pretty decent. So we'll.
Not as good as Warcraft.
I actually liked Warcraft. I know you did too. But regardless of what you think of the story, Warcraft was a spectacle movie, and it was
visually stunning.
It was visually a great movie. I equate it to almost Avatar, where it didn't have the 3D aspect, but it was a cool movie to watch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So there is some other stuff in the news. I know. You know what? I want to save that for when Alan's here.
If he ever shows up.
Yeah,
It's
I know,
almost 9
right?
o'clock.
Yeah, he's fucking late. Like,
Is he fucking awake? Is my
Absurd.
oh,
question.
he said he was on his way. He said he was almost here. I mean, he said normal time. What's the normal time?
9.
No, it's not
No.
normal time.
Because
And we've been
Spanish.
recording for how long?
13 minutes.
Well, okay, so it's not.
That's a long time.
So I want to. If either one of you have something to talk about, that's fine, because I want to. I want to talk about something, but I want him to be here.
I read about a mass Tinder date in New York.
You saw
I
it too,
didn't click
you?
on that link.
It was actually very interesting.
You didn't see the video?
I didn't watch the video,
Oh.
but I saw a guy's thread about what exactly happened to him and how he ended up there.
Oh, how he went through. So, yeah, Lee had a lot of help setting it up, I guess, with a lot of people basically luring guys.
Right.
Yeah. So, what was his story?
Well, that someone struck up a conversation with him
And baited him for weeks?
and basically said, "Hey, I'm really busy right now. You know, I can't make any plans. When I'm free in a couple weeks, I'll let you know." And he didn't expect to get a response back because
Yeah.
he just thought he was getting blown off. Well, then lo and behold, he gets an invitation to meet up at a DJ event in, was it Union Square in like New York?
Some big open area. So, yeah, to set
But
up.
he
so,
didn't go into the event. He was like watching from afar.
I think a lot of people were.
Well, it didn't sound that way. Like, there was a ton of guys there. And so he shows up, and he's kind of watching from afar because I guess his instructions were to go stand by a speaker at the front. And he didn't want to do that because he didn't want to put himself out there in the middle of nowhere and not know who was going to be coming. He wanted to kind of see what was going to happen first. So he stands back and kind of starts watching, and then he sees the girl that he's supposedly been talking to come on stage and basically say that she's invited all these guys here to this DJing concert to fight for her for a date.
Not fight, compete. Fight sounds like UFC.
I hear fight. Like, if it's a competition and there's like almost like, 100, 200 guys there, you don't think there's going to be a fight of some sort?
There wasn't. It seemed very playful, but...
I would just leave.
Which he did.
So, yeah, basically, it was set up. Do you remember the video of like a lady in New York walking around? There's like 6 hours of a lady walking around New York getting catcalled.
Should we clap when Alan comes in and say thanks for actually showing up?
Yes.
Okay.
Stay tuned for that.
Okay.
So the same producer, video maker from that video set this up with the girl, who's a Puerto Rican girl. And
So it was the same girl?
So, no, it was
Okay.
I actually assumed it was a different woman. If it was the same, news to me. But I just found the whole thing kind of sexist and weird. So they haven't put out. I don't think they put out her official video. It was behind the scenes videos that leaked online, kind of like people recording it. But the video part that I saw was her on stage saying, "You've all been duped here, kind of, because I want to make a mockery of what social media is and how dating works, and this is how it looks like for a woman." Blah blah. So here are my list of things you can't be. If you are bald, go ahead and just leave. Not interested in you. If you're under 5'10", get the fuck out of here. And so she starts listing facial hair is a no-go. And she starts listing off things that basically you can't help. If you are above this weight or below this weight, whatever. And then the guys that are remaining. And she also said, if your last relationship, your girlfriend left you, you didn't leave her. I trust a woman in that, and you can go ahead and leave. There was a bunch of weird things. They were just like, so I would have left after the first, like.
You don't think that's a true representation of how narcissistic our society has become?
It is, but I can't imagine a man sitting up there. So if you're a fat chick, get out of here. If you're,
you don't think a guy would do that?
Oh,
no,
I'm
but
sure
then I
guys
think it would be
do.
condemned like universally. So I think when it's reversed, it's still just as disgusting.
Oh, it is.
It is.
It's like how if a male teacher takes advantage of a female student, it's the biggest outcry in the world. But if a female teacher does it to a guy, it's like,
cool.
Oh, that guy got laid.
Well,
no, it's equally disgusting.
It is. And the perfect example of this is when we were watching Easy with Mark Maron and the girl that he hooked up with.
Yes.
So it was really cool that he hooked up with this young chick. And then when she started posting pictures about she'd been in his place, he got pissed off. So it's okay for him to have a trophy for a sexual conquest, but it's not okay for
Emily
her
Ratajkowski
to have the same.
Okay.
And, I think shining a light on how we actually perceive people and what we do in society is not a bad thing.
And I want to put out there that as Corey and I, as being men, we're not complaining about it. We're just saying that they're equally disgusting. I'm not trying to say that.
And I think her point was like, let's see what I can get these guys to do to go on a date with me, like the desperate.
Yeah,
but all the people who stuck around,
like that chick.
It seemed to me like they're just having fun. Like, oh, dude, this is gonna be fun. I'm gonna do a push-up contest against other guys. Like, I don't think any of them cared to compete for this woman. Like, I don't know how it ended up, who went on a date with her, but I'm sure it'll last 10 seconds. I'm sure it's all. It seems very like vain and cynical. The whole
As are people.
the whole setup and misleading. Like,
I still think that's the minority of people.
I like to think
Are
that
that
on a
way.
good day.
You can't just let yourself become numb because the news is always negative, because that's what the news reports. You don't see the good stuff.
Well, why would they do that? There'd be no ratings.
something else funny. It was just same kind of thing. I don't know her name, but you heard the story. The one lady, basically the first one to come out against
Asia Argento.
Yes.
Yeah.
She got. Did you see what happened with her?
Yes, she's been. There's been an alleging that she harassed.
I don't know if
and-
it's alleged at this point, because there were pictures released
There you go.
of them together.
And
nude.
I didn't
text.
see those yet.
Basically, she defends like, I don't. Is she not American? Is she French or something?
I don't know.
I've heard
she was Anthony Bourdain's.
Ex at one point.
No.
No, they had an open relationship.
Yeah.
Oh, were they? Okay. I did see so she slept with a 17-year-old actor boy, and then
She was a predator, and she went after somebody who wasn't willing
and
in
then
a position to
there's
say
a
no.
settlement. Which the settlement came right around the time she was making claims against
Weinstein?
Harvey Weinstein. It's just like it's just funny when you who's
It's very common for people who are preyed upon to become predators.
who's the lady from Charmed? The one who's
Alyssa
outspoken.
Milano?
Yeah. No,
Rose
Rose
McGowan.
McGowan.
Rose McGowan is so like condemning of like men who like are sexual predators. Like if you know about them and you don't do anything, you're a sexual predator. Blah blah. Her first tweet was like, "We don't know all the info about my friend, so be kind." But like if you go to other posts, like always believe the accuser, never believe the accused.
That I mean, we started an episode before I had like a breakdown a couple weeks ago, but we were talking about
Hardwick.
how Hardwick has been rehired for everything, and how I don't think that any of these movie studios do any investigation whatsoever. They just determine how much money they'll lose by how much money they'll lose if somebody gets fired. They don't care. They don't.
I think
It's all
what's
money.
bet for their bank accounts, for the shareholders.
There's no morality there. They have a private investigation.
Because I genuinely believe the girl that, and I typically do believe the accuser because they don't have anything to gain and everything to lose by
Usually not unless they're
coming out. And I believe that, and I don't download. I mean, I don't care if you stop listening to our podcast because of it, but I won't be watching Talking Dead and I won't be listening to Nerdist anymore, and I listened to it. I had 2 orders for Chris Hardwick Pops. I canceled my orders for that. I'm not supporting that because I believe that he did it. So,
and she also didn't accuse him of rape.
no.
And I think there's a lot of people misconstrue what sexual harassment is, what sexual assault
so many
is,
people
and
were
what
like, "Oh, it
rape
just sounds like he was a
was.
bad boyfriend." No.
No.
Alex.
Hello. Welcome.
Congratulations.
Well, I know Corey was late last episode, so
That is true.
Right? So we said all kinds of bad stuff about you and
only half of it's true.
adjust your mic. You
were late.
Get nice and close in
Get-
there.
You can,
Only half of it's true.
Half of it, yeah. I saved some good stuff for you. So,
Cool.
how are you doing?
Good.
Good.
Tired.
Yeah. How's work?
Is it murdering you?
Yeah.
I'm getting murdered too.
Did you have to pull anything out of anybody lately?
No.
Like a light bulb?
No, but if you want to talk about that, we can make a segment on that because everyone always asks me, "What's the weirdest thing you've seen in somebody's ass?"
Hello, phone.
I don't know why my audiobook was going off. Yeah, so weirdest things I've seen in people's asses. Sure, I've seen the light bulb.
Really? How do you get that out? There was a whole Scrubs
LED
episode.
or-
There was a Scrubs episode, and what
I love the janitor. He's like, we just have to figure out what that goes to and screw it back in.
don't they end up using like a Foley catheter, inflating the balloon,
Yes.
and using that to pull it out? Typically, you just go into surgery.
Okay.
Yeah.
I had an MRI today.
How'd that go?
It was interesting. I got hot. Is that supposed to happen?
Your tattoos?
I just felt hot.
Yeah, it's warm.
It sucked.
It's magnets.
No
I thought
ventilation.
I thought it'd be louder than it was. It wasn't that loud.
Yeah, and a lot of these newer MRI machines, they'll have nice little like scenic things for you to view.
Oh,
if
this
you
wasn't
get,
that
like,
nice.
anxiety.
I just kept my eyes closed.
Yeah,
Take a nap.
it's like
Well, I have broad shoulders. It rubbed against the side of the tube. So, yeah. No, but I do have some stuff.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Got it
Big
checked
Bang
out.
Theory is ending,
Yay!
thank God.
right?
It's been long overdue.
It has, and
How first of all, how deep into that show did you? Because you used to watch it, right?
yeah.
How
We
deep
used to
did you
watch
go?
it.
What season are they on?
Yeah, I don't know what season they're on, but we haven't watched in a couple years.
Did we even see Sheldon and Amy get engaged?
No.
Yeah, I stopped watching before Amy was even a thing.
We saw Penny and Leonard get married.
Yeah, when they
Yeah.
started dating is when I
Okay,
stopped
so you
watching.
actually watched
So
some of it.
I don't even think we
I
saw the
watched,
baby.
like, 2 seasons. I gave it a
You
try.
didn't watch any of it.
No, is Young Sheldon still a thing?
I don't know. I never watched a single second.
What do you
of it.
mean? It's America's #1 new comedy.
So is that not
I
ending?
see commercials for it all the damn time.
Ugh.
So yes, it's a thing. So
Yeah, so it's officially ending next year.
Well, good riddance.
I'll save a lot of money.
It got so bad. Like it.
people still love it though.
I mean,
Well,
I give it a B. But
Well, I hate movies, so I might as well just say I
true.
hate TV shows too.
speaking of that, we're 2 episodes behind, but Better Call Saul came back, and we have only watched the premiere so far, and it's fucking excellent.
We've watched
Yeah.
the second episode
I am
too.
way behind. I
Didn't we?
We did.
haven't seen the first episode yet.
I won't
Didn't
be able
we?
to watch it for a
No?
minute.
No.
Yeah.
Oh well.
We have separate conversations.
Did it have a black and white intro?
Yes. And it was good.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So
You still have to finish the last season.
no,
No, he finished it.
No,
Finish it?
I was caught up.
Okay.
Yeah, the show. Saul's more important. Excuse me. I liked it more than Walking Dead as of late. I like Saul a lot.
Yeah, but you're like a season and a half behind on Walking Dead.
Yeah. No, I mean, I'm only not watching Saul because I don't have cable right now.
Yes. So that was one
They
of my
should have
news
an app
things.
for AMC though.
Yeah, that's how I was watching Preacher. I'm
Me
way
too.
behind on that.
We are too. I need to catch
You
up.
have a phone. You have a TV. They have apps on them.
I have a smart TV.
You have a
Like a
you have
PlayStation.
a system, don't you?
Yeah.
That you can put apps on there and play them. Like
You
Netflix.
think they have one for AMC?
I
Yeah.
know they have one. That's how I have my Xbox connected to every app,
Oh, that's interesting.
so I can.
A lot of
watch.
TV stations have apps now where you can watch stuff for
I'll
free.
look into that.
You ever think Katrina just looks
The only
at
downside
everybody
is
like
you have
they're
to
dumb?
sit through god awful ads.
Yeah.
If I watch the show, I'll live with it.
What did I do? What were you talking about?
You
The way I
look at
look
people like they're dumb.
I do that. I've been doing that since I was in high school. I swear to God.
Grow
I've had
out
this
of it.
conversation.
Speaking
I
of
know.
that,
This
Why
is
would
like
I
the
do
last
that?
season of Saul, by the way.
Speaking of high school, speaking of looking at people like they're dumb.
I'm never giving that up.
Yes. Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Younger Robert almost came out today. So I was coming home.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I was coming home. And the last time this happened, a friend of a friend
The closet?
talked about how terrible the podcast was, our podcast, and talked about how terrible it was.
Is
And
this-
Wait, I
this-
need a definition of young Robert. What age are we talking?
we'll say early 20s.
Okay.
Okay,
Or to before that. I was angry.
I know the I know this part, right? We're
What?
just keeping it.
Yeah, we're keeping the person's name. They've apologized. It's some people say things when they're angry.
Okay.
And when this person said how terrible the podcast was, younger Robert almost came out for a second, and I don't have a filter when I get really angry, so I'll say like the worst thing I possibly can about you, and I get really angry, and
Okay.
I started to get angry, and I realized I just don't care if somebody says that the podcast is bad. What the fuck do I care? I enjoy doing it. That's all that matters. So I'm coming home from the MRI, and I'm on Kearneyville Road.
Okay.
And,
Horrible place to be.
Yes.
At what time?
6:30.
Ugh. Gross.
There was nobody on the road.
Really?
Yeah.
That place is always crawling with freaking cars.
So you don't even go this way. I took it 4 miles north to get to Miramar Road.
Oh, that's over
By my work.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
but
by,
you
I
go-
take I take Oliver over there for his
This was further than
appointments. Okay.
this is over by where one of my jobs is. That's
Is
where
it?
the ambulance station is. Yeah.
Okay. The fuck was that?
The door.
Anyway,
Water bottle.
so I'm driving back, and the speed limit is 65,
Okay.
and I'm going 75. It's not. Actually, I was going a little faster than that, to be honest. And it's not like it's the freeway. It's
It's the Autobahn.
It's kind of a freeway.
Yeah.
It's the Autobahn.
And there's a lady that's riding my ass, and she's throwing her hands up and telling me to move. And I gave the thumbs up. I was like, yeah. And she goes past me, and as soon as she goes past me, I swerve into that lane and I start speeding up to follow her. And I was like, you know what? I just don't care. That's not me. I don't need to be angry anymore. But like for a split second, like early 20s angry Robert was like,
I'm gonna kill this
I
person.
hear some like feedback or something in my ear. Does nobody hear that?
No.
Maybe it's in my brain.
Is your tinnitus
MRI.
picking up?
Tinnitus? No.
Tinnitus.
I have pretty gnarly tinnitus,
Yeah,
so
it
I
sucks.
always hear something.
Yeah. This week, but it was like a high pitched whistling instead of like a dull.
It'll change. It'll change pitches every now and then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every once in a while. Well, honestly, for the first time, I get that pressure thing too, where you get, you feel like
Your head expands.
you feel like your ears like close almost.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways,
Ghosts.
yeah, but that's not what one of my subjects was. Did you hear the theory?
You are losing your mind. There's music playing in their room.
Thank you.
That's what
He's
you're picking
losing
up?
his mind.
It's like the episode of Breaking Bad where Walter
fly?
hears the fly. Yeah.
We get flies
The
too.
worst episode of Breaking Bad.
As much as I love that show really did overuse the harness camera shot. It got really old really fast.
I know it's been a while since I watched it. When he's freaking out, they just have the close up of him.
So the theory that Captain America has already died in the Avengers. Have you read this theory?
No.
Anybody?
Hit me with it.
No.
Tell me what you think of the theory.
Okay.
So it says Thanos ended his short battle with Cap with a punch to the back of the head. So Thanos punched Captain America in the head.
Okay.
Okay, so many wondered how Cap recovered in mere seconds from a punch that even took out the Hulk, and the most logical explanation is that he didn't. As Thanos used the Time Stone to bring Vision back, the surroundings also reverted. Natasha was no longer trapped under pillars of stone. Bruce was no longer fused to rock, and Cap showed no signs of injuries from a blow that should have easily killed him. So, not that it matters because the time was reversed, but Thanos could have actually already killed Captain America.
Yeah.
In the
Also would have been, if it's true, it's anticlimactic. They wouldn't.
Yeah,
Can you imagine Cap going out like that?
That's one of those fan theories that
dead all along.
can't be true because it just.
I think it is true.
It takes away the
Well, I mean, I think it is.
mean,
have you watched the movie since theaters?
No, but
Me neither.
going back and looking at all these superhero films, you have to add into their power pool that there is some sort of superhero durability because a lot of the blows that they take are fatal.
Yeah, but I mean, it's
like
tough
a mere
when this
mortal.
is one movie, and in the movie, Hulk gets hit with a punch that knocks him out, and Cap gets hit with the same punch, and he's fine a second later. I don't know.
We don't know. Does Thanos have the good sense to pull punches?
Do you never wonder what happens off screen at the same time in a movie, stuff that they don't show but should be going on anyways? Or does it just not matter? I liked Thanos' face when Cap held his punch for a second. He was like, "Oh," like we watched it again last week.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, you have, but you also have to have a level of suspension of disbelief.
I believe it all.
I believe all the things.
That's why everything gets a B, right?
Everything gets a B. We just watched
better.
We just watched Moon, and it was excellent.
Moon is a good movie.
Yeah,
I gave that a B.
Yeah. Same as Suicide Squad.
No, I do not endorse
And
Suicide
Your
Squad.
favorite sci-fi Sam Rockwell movie?
What's the other one?
There could be a couple.
Well, I mean, you said that like you had something specifically
Wasn't he
in
in
mind.
Interstellar?
I didn't see Interstellar.
I didn't watch it. I was thinking Galaxy Quest.
Oh.
Still my
no,
favorite.
He's red shirt guy in the Galaxy Quest
Yeah, but
movie.
he was a main character. He like
Yeah,
He
that
didn't
was
even have a name. Guy.
Didn't
That's my last
they
name.
change his name to Guy for the end?
They did. It was.
They
They gave him a last name. Is what it was at the
It's
end.
like security chief.
Security Chief Guy Rockman or something like that.
So Forbes put out the list of top 10 highest paid actors in 2018, which is funny because it's August. I mean,
I saw the woman's version of it.
Yeah, but the summer blockbusters, all that's left now are Oscar bait.
He sleeps right next to the wall. What do you want me to do?
okay. So I'll say this: 2 of them are Bollywood film stars, so you're
Sure.
not going to guess them.
No, but Bollywood is.
They make a million movies.
No, but I'm
Yeah,
saying you guys
they're
want to take a
huge.
shot at the other 8.
Tom
Sure.
Cruise,
Nope.
Are there any women on the list?
No, it's actors.
Dwayne
It's
Johnson.
actors. Okay.
Dwayne Johnson is number 2
Boom.
at
They had a lot of hits.
a lot of
movies.
$124 million.
Good for him.
He was number 1 last year.
Yeah, it was.
Where did the Bollywood stars sit? What numbers?
Bollywood stars sit at, I'll attempt to pronounce their names too. Akshay Kumar at 40.5 million. He's number 7.
Okay.
And Salman Khan, 38.5 at 9th.
Okay. So they're still number 1.
Yep.
And then
I genuinely think you guys are not going to guess it.
the
because
number 1.
I don't think he came out with a movie this year.
Adam
So
Sandler.
how does he?
Daniel Day-Lewis.
No, he came out with a movie this year, Phantom Thread. Or was
So-
that 2017?
That was last year.
That was last year. So how is it possible for this year?
He gets paid in advance for a big signing deal.
Yeah, or
No.
residuals. Do that count?
It's from selling of something. But since he's an actor, Forbes still counts it, which I find
That's
should
bogus.
be disqualifying because
Yes.
he's not making it off the entertainment industry.
Did he sell intellectual property or
No.
physical?
Something physical.
I have no idea who
Can you
this
give us
is.
a-
Now I'm
a
curious.
And
clue
he
as
didn't.
sold
And he
what?
didn't make a movie.
Can you give us a clue as to what was sold?
I'll just read
His
what was
property.
sold. Sold their share of a tequila company.
Oh, I won't have any idea.
Oh,
Ryan Reynolds.
No,
No, he
he's
has
not
gin.
tequila.
It's gin.
Turtle.
Ryan
from,
Reynolds also not on this list.
Turtle from Entourage.
No,
Didn't he have a tequila?
I don't know.
No, that was
I
that was
never
part
watched
of the
that
show.
show.
It's
Never
not
mind.
Dan. It's not
Never
Dan.
mind.
Dan Aykroyd is Crystal Skull vodka.
That's vodka,
oh,
Is that what you're
which is
saying?
also really
No.
good vodka.
I haven't had it.
I haven't had
Smooth.
it. Tequila.
Mark Cuban? No, he's not an actor.
He's not an actor.
No, he's not an actor.
Younger dude?
You guys could take guesses at other actors who might be on the list. As
Mark
well.
Wahlberg.
Mark Wahlberg is not on the list.
Wow.
Owen Wilson isn't either.
Wow. Benedict Cumberbatch.
No, but you're getting closer to some of the people on the
Oh,
list.
Robert Downey Jr.
Is number 3 at 81
Chris
million.
Evans.
Chris Evans is number 10 at 34 million.
Oh, Chadwick Boseman.
Nope.
No?
Who else had more than one?
Adam Sandler is 8th.
Okay.
Yeah, because he had a shit ton of
39.5.
Netflix
Is-
movies.
Yeah.
More like Don Cheadle
No.
or Mark Ruffalo.
I'll give you number 5 because you're never going to guess. Jackie Chan at 45.5
Oh, that's
million.
right. He did have a
Good
new
for him.
movie. Yeah, good
Well,
for
he
him.
has movies come out over there too.
Soul
Tyler
tequila.
Perry.
No. Cricket noise.
Give us a clue. Who are we missing?
Harvey Weinstein.
No.
No.
Too soon?
Number 4 is another superhero. Which
Paul Rudd.
Cool mustache man.
cool mustache man.
Henry Cavill.
No.
Oh.
Oh.
There are no DC superheroes on this list.
Oh, that's a shame. Hey, honestly, I think they should have kept the mustache on for Superman.
So Paul Rudd.
Oh, Chris
is not-
Hemsworth.
No, he's not. Chris
Chris
Hemsworth is number 4 at 64.5. So
Good
Chris
for
Hemsworth
him.
is 4, Downey Jr. is 3, Rock is 2.
Tom Hardy. I feel like Tom Hardy's in a lot
He's
of
not on
things.
there. One of them had a stumble in the West.
Kelsey Grammer.
No.
Will
He
Smith.
fell stage.
Will Smith.
Will Smith is number 6. So you've got all
How
of
is
them
he
except
still
for number
making
1.
money?
It
He did
says
Bright.
It says Smith earned $20 million
Oh,
for
I
his
forget
role in
about that.
Netflix's Bright. He also signed contracts to appear in upcoming films,
Suck it.
including Aladdin.
Yeah, I want to forget about Bright.
So number 1,
Matthew McConaughey.
classically handsome.
Classically handsome.
Bruce Campbell.
Clive Owen.
No.
Claude Rains.
Who?
Harrison Ford.
Look it up.
No.
He had a movie,
In 2018?
Mark Hamill.
didn't he?
No.
Ryan The Rock Johnson.
Recently married.
Meghan Markle's husband.
He's
Prince
a
Harry?
prince.
Prince.
He's not an actor. That's his
Well,
real
this guy-
life.
He's a crisis actor.
This guy,
Oh.
he's famous for a TV show.
Mr. Robot.
Mr. Robot. Christian Slater?
No, the other one. The one is Freddie Mercury.
That looks pretty good.
I want
You're
to see
so
it.
jaded. What was the last movie you were excited about?
Like, genuinely, I have to go see this. I'm so excited.
It doesn't count if it's Bruce Campbell.
Yep.
Then I get maybe Infinity War. I was pretty 10
Chris
years
Pratt didn't make
payoff
this
for
list?
that.
Chris Pratt did not make the list.
Oh.
He just
Ron
likes to work.
Howard.
No.
Classically handsome.
Famous for a TV show.
Didn't make a movie this
Oh,
year.
is it, what's the name from Community?
No.
Oh,
Who
you
from Community? Ron Swanson?
Donald Glover.
Jerry Seinfeld.
No.
oh,
It was a medical TV
Rob
show.
Lowe is who you like.
I do like Rob Lowe.
Guy Fawkes. No, not Guy Fawkes.
Ann Perkins.
Ann Perkins.
Wait, it's from a medical show?
Yes.
The guy who played House. That British guy.
Hugh Dowry?
Laurie. Oh.
Laurie.
Hugh Laurie, thank
Laurie.
you.
Yay.
The guy who was in 101 Dalmatians.
Negative. This is like...
Really? It's, is it from Scrubs?
No, he's friends with...
Oh,
Jared Padalecki.
He's been involved with a heist.
What?
So bad.
I'm just trying to give you like
Matt Damon.
No, but I mean it's closer.
George Clooney.
Yes,
Okay.
$239 million he made this year.
He was on ER.
He made tequila.
He had shares of a tequila company that sold for $700 million.
He's also had a
Wow.
recurring role in The Facts of Life.
And he was in a
Is he?
DC movie.
He did, yeah.
He was a DC superhero.
Yeah, but nothing that came out this year.
You said there's no DC superheroes on this list.
That came out this year.
Yeah, that's bat nipples. Does that even count? That's been retconned.
Corey, I can edit this to say
Whatever
anything
I want
I
to.
had that in this year.
yes. This year. See, there, I just did it. Do we have a kid running out?
Little cut,
I don't know.
little paste.
But that was all my stuff for today. So see you guys later.
Alrighty, good show.
You're out.
No, I'm not out. It's our first show back from the
Yeah.
charity episode.
So this is what, episode 101?
Yeah,
So you've broken the century mark.
yeah.
How's it feel?
It feels okay.
You got 100 more left in you guys?
Yeah, the goal is to hit 1,000.
There's a goal.
And
We're
then
PC now.
You gonna quit at 1,000?
I don't know. We'll see how long I enjoy doing it.
We'll see how long he's alive.
I still like doing it. Yeah,
That's true. You are dying.
yeah.
Every day.
Every day.
Well, in the Sylvia Plath sense, we all are, right?
Yeah. You got yes, yes, yes. What'd you bring, Corey?
Not a mucho.
Yeah.
Spanish.
You guys started
His
watching
typical nothing.
Disenchanted yet?
No, I heard it wasn't very good too.
I watched 2 episodes and it made me laugh out loud a few times.
You looked confused for a moment.
No, I want to. I don't know how to word this without Robert thinking I hate it. I don't hate it, but it has
Fail.
Is it no Futurama?
no, but it
Nothing's
has
like
the same
Futurama.
problems that Futurama had. The first few episodes were kind of slow,
Yeah.
and
It's trying to find itself.
it is, and a lot of series do that. I mean, don't expect The Simpsons. But
I think Futurama is better than The Simpsons.
they're
But I'd
well
like-
hit and miss.
I'd like to say that.
There's some really great Simpsons episodes. I would say seasons 2 through 10 that I would put on par with some of the best Futurama episodes.
Well, I think it's just because there's so many episodes of The Simpsons come out, and so many people are just
Sure, and there
Over.
are bad episodes of Futurama.
yeah,
There were just
they're not all great.
they're not all hits. I mean, they're more consistent,
Yes, that's what I would agree with.
but it's also because it got a shorter lifespan.
But it got brought back. I mean, there's quite a few episodes. How many total episodes are there? There's a few hundred. Maybe not a few hundred.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Well, it came back more than once.
I know. And they got a couple movies out of it.
And then after the movies, they had another couple seasons, I think. Mm-hmm.
so they
I
were
mean,
shorter seasons. Probably I'd say 150 versus what 700.
Yeah, I know. I mean,
In perspective,
No, but Disenchanted, I'm enjoying it, but I'm not setting the bar incredibly high. I don't want it. I'm not expecting it to be Futurama, though. There are a lot of people involved that are from Futurama that aren't just Matt Groening.
that's a good thing.
Doesn't he have
David X. Cohen is one of the producers. They have almost most of the voice cast.
yeah.
Oh yeah, Billy West, the guy who does Bender,
Hey,
John
that,
DiMaggio.
Tress McNell.
that's weird. That almost sells it for me more.
There's
than,
even a few producers from The Simpsons in it, so it's got potential.
To be honest, I don't think I finished Futurama either.
We didn't.
The last episode I remember was one of their ending episodes. I don't know if they brought it.
Was it Leela and Fry in the time travel one?
Yeah.
And they're walking around.
Did they bring it back
yeah,
after
I think
that?
they brought it back again.
Okay.
It's 140 episodes.
Okay.
Fucking A.
Oh,
Corey.
damn it.
I was close.
Yeah. No, I haven't watched it. I don't think we've had a podcast since Katrina and I finished Parks and Rec.
How'd you feel about that?
That was a good show.
I liked it.
Yeah.
I think that there are more laugh out loud moments in Parks and Rec than The Office, but I like The Office better. You have to compare the shows because
You do. Well, I mean, they're both done by Greg Daniels, but
why were they filming Parks and Rec too? Why were they filming it?
it wasn't for any documentary. I think they were just doing.
Yeah, I mean, The Office had an end.
Yeah, but
game.
there was
They
a
had
purpose
reason.
as
There
to
was a
why they were
purpose, but there was
filming.
no.
like community. It has Parks and Rec has that.
Yeah, they're
Like-
filming.
They look at the camera and
Yeah.
say,
Yes.
Ben looks at the camera all the time.
So does Andy.
"Okay."
There's feedback in my ear.
Well, if you have feedback, I don't know what it's from.
Something's peeking, going in. Womb.
I think it's your mind.
Hello? Okay, maybe.
Alone.
Yeah, but I really liked it a lot.
Okay.
We're watching it again right now.
It's on in the background.
It's on in the background.
It's on in the background.
It's in the background.
There's
Favorite characters?
Ron,
Obviously.
Jerry.
Yeah, Jerry's pretty good.
I love Jerry.
When everyone has the mumps and keeps sending Anne pictures of their junk.
Yes, that's good.
Katrina laughed out loud, and it is such a funny part when they build the stage for Leslie and on the ice rink, and they're like trying to get on it. It's almost like a Family Guy gag.
Get on your feet.
And it keeps going and going.
And then every time the music starts, her face looks up and she's like,
Oh, yeah.
It's good.
Or Little Sebastian.
Yeah, through the whole show.
Oh, there are some great moments in
Yeah,
that show.
it was pretty good. And I mean, even Tom Haverford has his moments.
You know, Jean Ralphio and Mona Lisa, she's dating Captain America, I believe.
What?
Yeah.
Like in real life? What does
Yeah.
she look like in real life?
Jenny Slate. She's the one that says symbiote in the Venom trailer.
uh-oh, he doesn't like her already.
I swear they went back to that
Symbiote.
trailer and changed some of the ways people say it in there.
Like to something
I
different?
think they say symbiote, which I'm okay with. I'm trying to now we've said it so many different ways. I'm trying to remember the way I say it. Symbiote, symbiote,
You say symbiote.
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 Yeah,
no one's going to know what it is by the time the movie comes out.
Right.
How to say it.
Oh, by the way, I need to get the other issues, but I read Venom #1 from Donny Cates, and it is excellent. They give it a B+.
The first ever Venom book?
No,
No, the
I have
newest
that
Venom.
book.
Well, I added it to my pull list. Amazing Spider-Man.
With Ryan Nolly.
Yeah, I haven't read it yet, but
I like it.
It's on my list.
I read the first issue.
heard
I
the
have a
art
second
sucks.
issue. I haven't read it.
There's rotating artists for that.
I wanted
Ooh.
to get Venom #1 because when it was advertised, it was Venom, the symbiote, returning to Eddie Brock. I mean, Eddie Brock is Venom, and that's who I always think of as Venom because it was with Flash Gordon for a while.
Flash
Gordon?
Thompson.
Flash Thompson. Thank you. And as soon as I said that, I was like, that's not right.
It would be cool, though.
Yeah, so it was Flash Thompson after he was.
Been hearing good things about the latest stuff with the Punisher, the
haven't even
last
seen
volume
anything.
of that. So I thought I'd jump in and give that a read.
I can't jump into too much, but I'm going to put Venom on the pull list.
Yeah, I think it's time for me to
Cut back.
slowly let Marvel back into my life before I get annoyed and then stop reading again.
I haven't.
Just be selective with what you read.
I am. I'm being uber selective, and I'm avoiding stupid crossovers that they do now.
I hadn't had any Marvel on my pull list other than Spider-Man for maybe the last 2 years.
Yeah, I think the only thing that's been on mine is just Star Wars. They're ending the Poe Dameron series.
Oh.
Well, it's all stuff that's taken place like prior to The Last Jedi and the one before that, The Force Awakens.
Yeah.
feet.
Oh, so what I was going to say about them
That's
is
gonna be a thing now.
how annoying those two are. Like, how great are they at being incredibly annoying
Who?
and irritating?
and
Anytime
Leslie?
Jean Ralphio and
Oh yeah.
Mona Lisa come on.
Whenever they talk, he just
Oh.
head screams.
Money, please.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
And he has to sing like the end of everything. It's
What about Crazy Ira and the Douche?
yeah. I mean, there's a lot of good things about that show. There really is. And you were right. I mean, even though I liked the first couple seasons, once Brandanowitz leaves, it's a much better show.
Yeah. I like him as a character, but just the stuff they were doing was just kind of just okay.
Well, they dropped a lot of it. And then, like, you're never gonna watch the show, right? You should, but
He doesn't do anything.
It's not like there's spoilers going on
he
here.
hasn't watched
It's-
this.
Yeah.
He hasn't watched The
I'll watch
Office
Big
either.
Bang first.
I think
Ugh.
The Office is
Yeah.
the better one. But no, like it showed like the time jump for a second, and I was like, oh, that's the end of the show. There was like an instantaneous, but then the whole final season is like that time jump. I was like, that's
Yeah.
pretty bold.
It
Like,
was.
I feel like they were thought they might get canceled, so they just did that, and then they got like a short season because it was a shorter season, and it worked.
Well, also had that one of the writers who worked at Animal Control. He died between the second to last and the last season, I believe.
The two guys that worked at Animal Control.
Mm-hmm.
There was the black dude and
The short white guy. Yeah,
died?
he died from an overdose. I think right around, in between some
Ooh.
seasons. Yeah.
Well, the last time you see them is when they're down in the basement.
squeezing. That's the guy squeezing his head in the.
Yeah.
In the vice.
Ugh. Oh, speaking of, never mind. This has nothing to do with any of that, but Anthony Smith's 25th birthday today.
Yay! Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Anthony.
So
It's all right. Shmoo just turned 21.
I thought it was weird he mentioned
on
something about a
Sunday.
birthday.
yeah.
I didn't know it was his birthday.
You thought it
It
was
was
weird?
today,
So he said, "Ooh, yeah, something for my birthday." I said, "Yeah, that'll be cool."
You live
You
with
never
him. You didn't
wished
say
him a happy birthday?
You
I
should
didn't
give
know-
him some
How was
birthday
I supposed to know it's
cuddles.
his birthday? He didn't tell
You
me.
live with him.
I posted a picture on Facebook of
I don't check his ID.
the first legal beer he had. I bought it for him at the hotel we were staying at for his 21st birthday, and he's like, "Oh, that was such a good night." And I wanted to post underneath it. It said,
You don't remember.
"No, I wanted to say, I bet you wish you still had that hairline, duck butt," and just leave it at that. But I was like, I'll wait.
I heard that.
You like that?
Yeah.
Anthony's super self-conscious about his hair loss. Not that
As are you.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm getting
I
there.
was going to say, that's my number one fear, and my roommate is
There.
there.
Well, like,
yeah.
if I part the C up here on top, right on the left here, I'm starting to get it.
Well, I got you something for it, and you won't even take it.
Yeah, it's vitamins.
Biotin.
Do you rub it in?
Pregnant prenatals, yeah.
Yeah. No, it's just a vitamin. I thought about Rogaine.
Collagen
and I'm
peptides.
Like,
Indeed.
I just put it in your coffee. I don't even tell you.
The collagen?
Mm-hmm.
You told me. I mean, I already knew that you put it in there.
Like, I didn't tell you when I started.
There's I mean, having some extra vitamins, because I bet you some of the stuff that I think's wrong with me is a vitamin deficiency. It's not the worst thing.
It's not a vitamin deficiency, I'll promise you that.
Why?
So all the jokes you made about me secretly poisoning you, they're happening.
Yeah, okay. What's not a
I
vitamin
promise you don't have a vitamin deficiency.
Okay. Alan's the resident 9 to 5 Nerds doctor.
And in fact, probably you're pissing out more vitamins than anything else.
Well, that's the thing. It's
Yeah.
like I could take the
Stop
vitamins, and
pissing.
if they do any good, great. And if I don't, then I just piss them out.
Well, there's 4 you shouldn't take, and those are the fat-soluble ones, A, D, E, and K.
Okay.
You should avoid those because you can actually get toxicity from those. So don't eat bear liver.
Okay.
Polar bear liver especially.
I'll try
Okay.
not.
I'll try to
Oh, shit,
avoid
they just had a
that.
sale on that.
I take a probiotic, and I
Do you even take your multivitamin anymore?
no, it made me sick to my stomach. I need to start taking it again, but I need to actually eat
Do you need the
something.
gummies?
Huh?
They sell the gummies at Costco.
But they stick to each other. You got to get the ones that have a little bit of sugar
If they
on
don't,
the outside.
if they don't have like the sour sugar stuff on it, he won't eat them
Are they
because he
still
doesn't like.
Flintstones?
Yeah.
There's
Oh,
not
Flintstones,
flavors
I
touching.
love with that.
I loved the Flintstones vitamins as a kid.
Do you eat your food like a Confederate?
What do you mean?
Where like you
You have
know how you
slaves?
have like your entree and like your sides? Do you eat like like you finish one side
touching?
and then another side and then
No.
the entree?
No.
Confederates
Why?
do that?
There you go. That's your next 9 to 5 nerd question. Would you eat? Do you eat one thing at a time, or do you
I
kind
mix
of
it all together.
I don't mix it all together, but I like today we had cauliflower mashed potato. Well, it's not mashed potato. Cauliflower
mashed
mashed.
cauliflower?
Yeah, with these sausage things we got from Costco, and I took a piece of sausage and I dipped it in the cauliflower mash. It's delicious. I'm not a weird person that doesn't mix things. I put coleslaw on my pulled
That's
pork
something.
sandwich.
That's something I imagine Corey would do.
What? Not mix?
Yeah, I see you
keep
as
them
being so
segregated?
like, because you're so mathematical and analytical that I could see you just be like, I must eat my potatoes separate, and then my vegetables, and then my.
That's
my
assuming
meat.
he eats vegetables. He doesn't eat vegetables.
Assuming I'm just throwing these out there.
Do you now, since you have somebody that cooks for you?
Yes. Yes.
I mean-
I have vegetables and fruits.
How often do you eat fast food a week?
It depends
cut
on,
back?
It depends on the week. Last week was a lot. But this week, not at all. Not yet.
What were you gonna say?
The week's young still.
When it comes to breakfast,
Wednesday.
I don't like my pancakes mixing with like my eggs, so I like them on
I don't like
separate
that
plates,
either.
because I don't want syrup in my eggs,
Yeah,
Yep.
I can understand that.
or I don't want ketchup on my pancakes. So
You want ketchup on your eggs? What are you, 5?
yeah, I put ketchup on my
You know
eggs.
what's funny
You do
is
the
I
same
started
thing.
eating-
Actually, A1 on eggs.
I hadn't eaten.
I never put A1 on steak, but I use it for like fries and eggs, and it's delicious.
I hadn't eaten
I'll just eat it by
ketchup on
itself.
eggs in 10 years, and the boys had leftover eggs, and there was ketchup on it. And I was like, oh God, I remember this.
Yeah,
It's delicious.
Like
It
cold
is
pizza.
delicious.
I don't really eat it no more.
Why?
I grew out of it. If I eat cold pizza, I'm like, I'd much rather heat this up. I used to eat cold pizza
I
all the
like
time.
lukewarm pizza, to be honest. I'll put it in the microwave for like 20 seconds just to make it pliable, but not heat it up.
I used to eat it out of the fridge.
So when
Remember?
here, that'll be a great poll for your listeners. How do you guys like leftover pizza? Do you like if you warm it up? Do you do it in the microwave or in the oven?
I put a glass of water in the microwave, and I
So
put
the crust doesn't dry
so the
out.
crust
yeah,
doesn't dry out,
yeah.
and then
Do you drink the water afterwards?
No.
Waste.
I water the plants with it.
No, you don't.
Ah,
You're
nice
right.
save.
You're
Nice
right.
save.
No, the water just stays in there. So when he puts his rice sock in there, there's water.
You always keep a cup of water in the microwave. That's what you do.
There's a cup in the microwave, a cup of water in there right now.
I don't believe you.
Go check.
I'm not going
Okay. Is there?
I made you tea and I didn't see one in there.
No. I put one in there for lunch because I microwaved cauliflower pizza.
Was it good? Okay, once you heated it
Yes.
up. Okay.
God, I had it. They sell these cauliflower crust pizzas now.
Yeah.
And they're really good. But I ate a piece of it cold today, and it was literally. I know people are like, "Oh, it's like eating cardboard." It
Literally.
felt like eating cardboard. It was so gross.
I can't have like smacks because it tastes like styrofoam to me, covered in honey.
Sugar smacks?
Yeah.
They just had like an E. coli recall
Yeah,
too.
be
It's
careful.
also the single worst cereal you can have.
Yeah, it's disgusting. I always hated that one as a kid. And Pops also tastes like styrofoam.
Yeah.
Loved it.
What was your favorite?
So good.
What was your favorite cereal as a kid?
Oh, Captain Crunch.
Captain Crunch.
Captain
Yeah.
Crunch.
The kids just got into Captain Crunch.
Yeah.
And they ate like 4 boxes of it.
When it's like Halloween time, I was all about like the Count Chocula,
Yeah.
the Frankberry, Blueberry, Fruit Brute, Yummy Mummy.
I like Count Chocolate. I don't like any of the other ones. No, as an adult, what's your favorite cereal?
Oh, we already
Same.
talked about this. Yeah, Honey Bunches of Oats.
Honey Bunches of Oats and O's.
And O's, yeah.
O's is way better.
O's is good.
Frosted
I
Shredded
like
Wheats.
And the Puffins that you
Yeah.
get at Trader Joe's.
I like frosted mini wheats. I also like
I think it's like the organic like peanut butter crunch, but
Yeah.
it's good.
I like Honey Nut Cheerios.
It smells like ball sweat.
What?
Honey Nut Cheerios smells like balls.
I gotta
Cardboard smells like
I
tequila.
gotta go and smell some.
Maybe
Cheerios.
maybe you just have some sweet balls.
They're in the cupboard.
Well, it's a Pepsi challenge.
Blindfold somebody. What do you smell?
We're gonna have a blind taste test.
Toe or finger.
Finger or toe.
Ball smack somebody.
That's pretty good.
Speaking of Halloween,
It's coming up,
yeah,
and we
you guys
have,
got anything planned?
We're gonna be in Florida for 2 weeks in October, but we trick or treat in our neighborhood with the boys, and we have a really good neighborhood. We'll get 75 trick or treaters. I think that's pretty decent.
Your kid's gonna get a good haul out of the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Or
Most
do
of people.
or do you take them to like the other neighborhoods where you're?
No, we
No.
stay in ours. It's pretty active.
It's gonna be a Wednesday night.
And we decorate we started decorating the house like Haunted Mansion last year.
Yeah.
We painted the 3 hitchhiking ghosts onto wood.
Do you convert your garage into a little haunted house?
No,
No.
not yet.
Make the kids earn their candy.
Once the boys are a little older and they don't want me going with them anymore, yes, I will make a haunted house.
Yeah.
But until then, no. For our listeners, we have booked Alan on October 5th for our Halloween episode because we're going to be gone 2 weeks. Corey's going to be out of town, and Alan is incredibly difficult to book. So we
He's in high
did
demand.
it a month and a half early.
Well, that might be changing soon. So
Uh-oh.
You quit one of the jobs?
I might. Yeah.
Yeah, too much?
Yeah. I'm getting a little burnout.
Well, you did while you can. I mean,
Yeah. I mean, the only reason I picked up the second job was for. Well, I'm trying to buy a house, so
Are you buying the house?
yeah. So
Yay.
So I'm trying to, I want to pay down my credit cards before I start. I already have half of what I want to save for a down payment saved up. I'm
Good.
adding to it. So
You don't have like a timeline that there's a...
I want to get my credit cards paid off by the end of the year. This recent trip to Montana kind of screwed me, but because I just paid
That's
off 3
life.
this month. Yeah,
Life
exactly.
screws you a lot.
It does. But my I'm gonna put I gave myself 2 years to buy the house.
And you're not under any time constraints to actually purchase the house, right? Okay,
Well,
so then you're
that
good.
takes a lot of stress off.
Yeah, it does. And I might I might rent out my third bedroom just to help meet that goal faster.
It's a shame you didn't have that option available before this fucking chud found a place to live.
Yeah.
Or Anthony.
Yeah,
It worked out for you guys.
I'm happy. So
Yeah.
Yeah, Anthony seems like a pretty chill roommate. You guys don't get in each other's way.
no, we're cool.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's happy too because he's had some shitty roommates, man.
His last roommate seemed all right. I see him fun.
Yeah, but I mean, Anthony is a young single person, and he was living with somebody with a kid, and it was always dirty. So I mean,
Yeah, I found out he. No, not talking about family, but he doesn't like kids.
Anthony,
Yeah,
yeah, he never comes and sees his nephews.
well, I'm saying withstanding that, he doesn't probably come. He doesn't, whatever, over your house very much at all.
Anthony, that's a call to action. See your nephews.
No, none of my brothers come see
Yeah,
their.
but as like now them withstanding, you don't like kids in any capacity.
Really, he said that?
More or less. I mean, I can't say that, but just talking about people he lived with and what fucking drives him bonkers and stuff like that. Yeah, I get that notion.
Yeah, it's
It'll change in 10 years, I'm sure.
Honestly, I've wanted to fucking smack him because he comes over here and he ignores the kids and they're his nephews. Like I might sound angry in the moment, but like it really doesn't matter. It's not that big of a deal.
He's 25 at 25. Well,
When your nephews want
I had kids at 25.
never
when
mind
your
that.
nephews want that attention, and I've had really good uncles. It's tough when they just want to have nothing to do, and neither one of my brothers want to have anything to do with my kids.
And one of them's having a kid.
And one of them's having a kid next month. Like it sucks because when we go to Florida, like my brother and sister in Florida are all about spending time with the kids while they're there, and the ones that actually live where they live don't want to have anything to do with them. It sucks.
They grew up different mentality. I don't know. It's how they're raised. What can you say?
Yeah. Well, it is what it is.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't take offense. I wish they would, but what are
Can't
you gonna
force
do?
them.
Yeah.
no, you never can.
Yeah.
So anyway, Halloween.
Yeah. Halloween. What are your plans for Halloween?
Well, you got me on that show on the 5th, and then my birthday is in mid-October, so I might do something for my birthday.
We would have gone, but we're gonna be gone.
No big deal. I've been really feeling this tiki room lately, so
They just had
Which
a tiki
tiki
thing
room?
downtown.
False Idol.
Okay.
I went on a date down there. That place is awesome, and I just want to be my new like go-to place now.
Cool. Make a reservation.
Yeah, that's the plan. I just need a number so we can get a table instead of at the bar.
Yeah. No, we've gone. It was okay.
I want to get that giant drink that makes the thunder and lightning go
We did
off.
that.
Yeah,
Oh, that's why I went with you guys?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that was cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
You got the chai one or the other one?
I don't remember.
Yeah,
I didn't
It
think
doesn't matter which one you get. The same thing happens.
nice.
I didn't think the drinks were great. I love the bar. The bar was cool.
I thought their zombie was good. Their Mai Tai was all right, but
Bathrooms are a little weird.
the Mai Sharona was
Yeah, you had
pretty
to
good.
go out of the place.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's just we went to Noble, which is another speakeasy, and I really liked the drinks there. And then I went to False Idol, and it was kind of hyped up, and the drinks were just okay.
yeah.
Like we went to the Cat Eye Club, which was a tiki place, and the drinks there were way
That's
good.
the one by
Is that also
Petco?
Gaslamp?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not as fancy,
That place is cool. I like
but
that place.
I do like it.
Figured do like dinner at Bali High. You know, get like some Hawaiian food and then drink tiki drinks. It's be a South Pacific October. Woo! So you kids decide what they want to dress up as for Halloween?
Not yet.
They need to
keep
soon,
bouncing
though.
around, but yeah, they need to soon because we'll
Oliver
go
wanted to be blue.
Blue the color.
Blue's
The
Clues.
dinosaur from
Oh yeah,
Jurassic
from
World.
Jurassic World, the Velociraptor. He's never seen the movie, but he wants to be.
Well, you know they make those silly T-Rex suits that adults
He
wear.
doesn't want that.
Well, they actually make a blue costume.
Yeah, do it.
We have to decide earlier because we're gonna go trick or treating.
Do you dress up with the kids?
We dressed up as Rick and Morty last year.
You were Rick, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's the smart one.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Hey, Morty has his moments, like that time
When he's yelling at his sister.
the time when, yes, but the
Get
time
your
where
shit.
they get out of something
Get it
and
all
Rick was
together.
like, "Oh, you really take that for granted," and Morty's like, "It's granted." What did you say, granite?
Oh, you mean Morty's
when
mind
you-
blowers?
Yeah, when he erased his memory of him actually having those moments.
Well, actually, the Vindicators 3, he was pretty good with that too.
I'm trying to think of.
Where Rick got blackout drunk, and killed all the superheroes.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he has his moments. I like when you get the moments that, like, Rick actually cares.
Yeah.
Like when he goes back and kills the jelly bean. That the fourth season they said is going to come in 2018.
How many episodes?
Well, they just renewed it for 72 or 76.
I know you guys don't watch, but the Venture Brothers is back.
That's what I've heard.
Oh, it's been great. It's been absolutely great.
Wow.
It's a great show.
Absolutely great. I couldn't get into it.
The pilot is a little dry, but you get through the first season, it gets better. It gets insanely better.
My question would be, why do you have to get through a season of something for it to be good?
Just like every show that's long lasting, their first season is always not their best
They're
season.
finding themselves.
Yeah. And Breaking Bad, the
Where
first
is
season.
the story?
Yeah,
Where's it going?
it's feeling out what they can get away with, what they can't get away with.
I recorded the first season of
The
Breaking
X-Files,
Bad.
the first season's kind of nah.
That's every season.
Oh,
It's a
I like the
terrible
pilot
show.
episode. It's one of my favorite ones.
I watched couple
Granted,
seasons.
though, I'll give you, because the first season they introduced some of their more iconic episodes, like with
Like Eve, that was a great episode.
yeah, and then Tombs.
Yep.
Yeah, those were in
X-Files
season
was
one.
okay. I didn't dislike it, but I wasn't a big fan.
Oh, I loved it.
It's a great show. Would you didn't like the last season, did you?
No.
We stopped watching.
You want to piss off Matt? Ask him about the cigarette smoking man in the last season.
I listened to your podcast.
Yeah,
We stopped
The
watching.
Rise
after
Darby
the
was
Rise
on an
Darby
episode, and I was just like, no.
where he
He's
was
so
like
funny.
But they always have that one funny episode a season on the
Yeah.
X-Files, and
Yeah.
I'm just like, why?
they're fun.
that. They break it up.
Yeah, it does. It breaks up the yucks. a little
No.
You know,
bit.
he doesn't come back is Tales from the Crypt. When's that coming back?
Any anthology show like that would be
It would be nice.
welcome. Yeah, it
You
doesn't even have to be Tales from the Crypt. It could be
You
a new
like Trick or
format.
Treat, right?
I did like Trick or Treat.
That was fun.
It was a great movie.
I like that.
It was a shame they brought back
I never saw that on VHS.
I never saw VHS.
the Psychic Secret Agent, but they never did bring back T-1000.
Oh, Robert Patrick.
Yeah. As much as everybody gives that guy shit in season 9, like
He was great in the show.
he was good. It just he wasn't Mulder,
He wasn't supposed to be.
and he wasn't exactly. So season 9 was weak because it didn't have Mulder in it, but he's still good in it. Doggett is
I
a
agree.
good character. I would have liked to see
Yeah.
Them
what's
do
going
more
on
with
him.
him.
Yeah,
What did you think, Corey?
Yeah, I liked it.
nice.
Looking forward to Spider-Man coming out in a couple weeks.
Yeah, I pre-ordered it.
Did you?
Yeah.
I haven't. I told Anthony if somebody doesn't pick up their special edition to just put it aside for me.
Oh, I just got the one that didn't come with the stupid statue.
I want the statue.
I don't like it.
Can you not pre-order it anymore?
No, it's sold out.
Have it on
I'm-
Amazon?
99% chance that I just buy the regular copy.
Yeah, you already got that stupid helmet coming.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
you already have things that you don't have places for.
I know.
That's very true.
And I've even
I need to
cut
start
back
throwing
on what
shit
I
away.
bought. I need to beat Detroit. I haven't played it in a while.
20 million, 70.
Become Human. There's no
Yeah.
numbers in it.
Clancy Brown, the game.
Clancy, oh yeah, he's great.
Are you doing good in that? You progressing?
I haven't played in a while.
I beat Far Cry 5 faster than I anticipated, so
So you must not have done everything.
I started Black Ops.
I did do everything
No.
except for one side quest that
It
got.
takes like 40 hours to do everything.
Yeah, I probably put about that into it.
Okay.
I started playing Black Ops 3. Black Ops 3? Whatever the free downloadable game was for last month. And it's got Stabler from SVU. Is that his name?
Stabler?
Stabler.
It's Stabler.
Christopher
Chris
something.
Maloney, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like the main guy in that. He's from Law & Order SVU.
Okay.
And it's pretty fun. Like I wanted something that was just a shooting game where I didn't have to think, you know.
Doom.
That's what I said. I said Doom.
The new Doom. Like it's just
Everyone
No,
loved it.
I wanted Doom.
Like the original.
One of the classics, and I wanted it on the the PlayStation Store, but they don't have it.
no. I think you can unlock the original Dooms through the new game.
I thought somebody
Really?
said that too.
Mm-hmm.
Could be wrong.
Uh-oh.
Did anybody watch the gameplay trailer for Red Dead Redemption 2?
Yes.
No.
6 minutes. Like it's typical Rockstar. Like it's presented like there's a narrator narrating how the game world works, and I was like, "Fuck!" Day one, this looks so good. You said you watched it, right?
I did. I still haven't pre-ordered it yet, though.
I won't. I don't pre-order game. That's
Yeah, It's coming out at
only
a
thing I
time where I'm going to
pre-ordered
have a
was
lot of
Fallout.
games going on. Like I did pre-order the next Assassin's Creed game.
Oh yeah, and
It looks all right.
if you get a bonus out of it, I don't see why not. If
Yeah.
it's worth the money.
I think if you pre-order Red Dead 2, you get a shark card in Grand Theft Auto Online, and I'm done playing Grand Theft Auto Online.
yeah,
That game is nothing but grind, forcing you to buy their shark cards.
I played GT Online for a
I
while.
don't even know what that means.
And so they want you to use real money to buy in-game currency.
Yeah, it's their microtransaction. GT Online
It's their
launched-
microtransaction. It's because of this game that EA and Activision have been jumping on this microtransaction bandwagon and have been in the news. It's because of Take-Two Interactive. They're basically modders were making money, so they just increased the value of everything to make it impossible to buy like any vehicle you want. So even like a basic motorcycle, you're spending 20,000, 30,000 in-game money that should be a $5,000 vehicle. But they continuously make over $1 billion a year just in
I
microtransactions
believe-
alone.
Oh, well then wrap it up.
it's-
Shit.
Consider it's like a free online. I
Yeah.
can see like I'm glad they made money off of it, but I always found like matchmaking on that to be fucking horrendous. I couldn't jump into a death match
Matchmaking
without it taking
the
45 minutes.
community is garbage. Loading times are bad. I mean, to their credit, every update they do is free.
Yeah, that's
At a price, it's hey, but spend $8 million for this car that looks like the DeLorean. You know,
people buy it. And
yeah, and spend $100 to buy an $8 million car.
you could probably have microtransactions in Fallout,
But their board said they weren't monetizing the game enough.
if they don't charge a
Yeah,
monthly,
they still make
about
over
that.
$1 billion a year.
What?
The game's
They
5
haven't
years
said
old.
anything about that.
I'm
I did
sure
the wrong
it'll
thing
be
with my
probably
life.
just for like vanity.
Skins.
Yeah, which is how it should be. They should never be like pay to win.
Yeah.
But I was going to bring up, you never mentioned or anything, Fallout Miami. You ever heard of it?
Was there a video?
Well, it's been kind of getting pushed down because of the 76, but
Yeah, I mean, I had seen multiple like articles talking about it. And I never looked into it till recently. It's a mod for Fallout 4.
Yeah.
It's been around.
Corey #2 sent me something about it.
Okay, there's a couple videos. I mean, there's one they made like a legit video. It looks
I think they're using like a lot of the attributes from
Far Harbor.
Far Harbor is like Northwest Maine. They
Yeah.
want to use stuff from Nuka World because that swampy area where you have to fight those crocodile beasts. Or I would imagine that's what they're going for.
I know to play it, you have to play on PC and you have to have all the expansions. But they are creating a lot of assets, like completely new. They've been working on it for a long time. So they actually have a legit trailer out that.
He sent it to me and I didn't watch it.
Okay, I know it was a mod already.
It's a pretty massive mod, right?
Yeah, I would have thought it was actually like an official expansion to the game. And they even made like new enemies. Like instead of Death Claw, it's like Crocodile Claw, like a giant crocodile Death Claw. I'm like, dude, that's fucking sick.
Yeah,
What
that
happened?
was in Nuka World.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Okay, they made it sound like it was brand new for
But
this.
they're also the other big one that was coming out was they were redoing all of New Vegas to work on the Fallout 4 engine.
That'd
as
be
well.
sick.
Yeah,
I think
a
I
good
like
game.
New Vegas more than 3, to be honest. And that's what
there are
thing.
parts of it I don't like, but
My only problem is technical.
I couldn't tell you which one was my favorite out of those two because I played them quite a while ago.
Yeah.
But Fallout 3 is what kind of got me into that whole series, so
Right.
I'd say that was my favorite.
You played Fallout 3 right before New Vegas came out.
It was a year and a half.
I'd like to see you go
Compared to,
back and
like,
play some of the
3
older
years.
Fallouts and see what you think.
What's
that? I'd be curious to see what you think going back and playing Fallouts 1 and 2.
I'd like to.
And Tactics, because they're totally different game
Yeah.
styles.
You get some
And-
crossover on lore and characters.
You do. Tactics is what got me into Fallout, and then I went back and played 1 and 2, and then 3 came out 10 years later. But I had a lot of fun playing those 3 games.
I played Grand Theft Auto 2.
Oh, yeah. The old
And
top-down?
the London one.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's like the equivalent
Going
of a
back.
jump in technology.
Absolutely.
And gameplay.
Did you... So the devs from Interplay for the original Fallout games, they, after the Fallout IP got sold, they developed this game called Wasteland that's basically the spiritual successor to how Fallout was done in the old days. And Wasteland 2, it's on sale in the marketplace for pretty cheap.
It's all isometric, top down.
Uh-huh.
Okay, RPG.
So, I mean, if you want to dump into something with like newer technology, that'd probably be a nice way to dip your toe in the water.
I don't have time. Especially with...
I'm well aware.
I gotta beat Detroit, and then I'm gonna play Spider-Man, and then Fallout 76.
I don't anticipate Spider-Man being a long game. I'm hoping it's not a long game.
I'm betting 12 hours.
I don't think games are that short anymore, unless they're like made for multiplayer, like Battlefield.
I'm hoping it's because open world, right?
Yeah,
I
I'm
guess
thinking like 20 to 40.
I'm hoping they fill with a
Uncharted
lot
games
of
are about 12
side.
hours.
Yeah, but they're not open world.
That's why
yeah.
I could see 20 to 40 hours, but I initially thought action game 12 hours, but yeah, if it's open world, it's going to take a little. But you're saying getting everything as well, and I don't do that.
Yeah, that's a.
Are you gonna play Gloomhaven when it comes out?
We got to wrap this show up.
Glow Season 3 got lighted, so
What?
yay.
It's
What?
too much to talk about.
Glow Season 3.
Glow Season 3 got greenlit? Mm-hmm. Nice.
It got picked up for Netflix.
That
Yeah.
is an
We can end
excellent
on that.
show.
Yep.
I gave it more than a B.
Did you finish Luke Cage yet?
We haven't
started it. We haven't
'cause I
finished Jessica Jones. Because Robert hates it.
Just
Power through.
power through. Yeah. How far are you into it?
4
Like
or 5
halfway.
episodes?
Power through. Power through. It gets better, but it doesn't get that much better. It just gets a little better. But I liked Luke Cage. I thought it was well done.
Well,
especially the episodes with him and Danny Rand.
next month,
Throwing
Iron
around.
Fist comes out.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
Yeah, we're really
I actually
behind.
liked Iron Fist. I think I'm the only one that thought Iron Fist was okay, pretty
The
good.
first season.
I gave it a B minus.
There's like 2 characters in there I liked.
Meacham.
Yeah. What's
Well, this season it'll be Steel Serpent, which it'll be good. That's like his
Yeah.
iconic villain.
Still won't make him not a crybaby.
We gotta wrap up here.
Yes.
So thank you all for listening. For us coming back, you can still donate to the charity.
Please.
How much have we raised so far?
I don't want to say. It's not what I would like it to be,
Oh, okay.
We are still taking donations.
but we are still taking donations.
So please,
Yeah.
chance to win.
paypal.me/9to5nerds.
And if you have any questions about the charity, you can ask any of us on Twitter.
We'll
at
gladly
9to5
inform
Nerds,
you.
At 9to5 Nerds producer. Corey doesn't check his, so
Nothing.
Don't go.
That's
through
why
it.
dick pics are being sent to him.
Yes. Send all your dick pics to at 9to5nerds co-host.
I'm pretty sure that goes against Twitter's terms of service.
Oh,
it
you'd be
does not.
surprised what's on there.
Slide
Not on
There is
Twitter.
slide
porn.
into his DMs, man.
I don't think you're allowed to post.
There's
nudes on
video
there.
porn on Twitter.
There's straight porn on Twitter.
I always thought that was
Also
Bannable offense.
send offensive hate
Nope.
language at him too.
So it's not. It is bannable offense if somebody reports it.
Maybe.
If there's enough reports, but the account won't be deactivated. I mean, how long did it take for him to deactivate? Someone like Alex Jones.
Just constantly spewing
Well,
hate.
everybody jumped on that bandwagon the same exact week. So I
No,
think-
they didn't, because people have been trying to get that guy off for a long
no,
time.
but like the minute it was YouTube dropped him, the next day it was.
Yeah, but nobody's going to stop if you report somebody sending you...
Because they all watch what each other does, and they
Yeah.
go, okay, well,
I
if
think
they're
one's like,
okay with the
oh.
loss of ad revenue, then
I think if somebody's like,
We'll
"Oh
do it
shit,
too.
they took the high ground. We better too, or else we're gonna fall behind.
yeah,
We'll look bad
that's
if we don't."
that's exactly. I mean, that's how every business works.
Everything.
Yeah.
That's what we
Everything
said
is a
that about
dollar
Chris Hardwick
sign.
earlier.
So I'm not saying Twitter like, oh, we finally decided to drop the guys. I think it's like, oh shit, we need to join the bandwagon.
But that'll be this week's episode. So thanks for listening.
Yeah, please donate. It's a good
Yeah.
cause,
It is. And we'll be back next week.
and send dick pics to Corey.
We're out.